All right, hello and welcome, my friends. My name is Mark Gray from TWIM, and this is going to be a quick breakdown of the cheapest WordPress hosting out there. Okay, now I'm sure a lot of people will tell you this hosting is the cheapest, this hosting is the cheapest. Well, I've researched, the websites that I have, not just the types like this, the websites with content. I have like funnels, squeeze pages where you collect emails, and I have ads running to them. So I can't risk, one of them going down because I'm sending, over $1,000 worth of traffic to that every single day. If that goes down, I'm losing all that money. So for me, it is vital that I have not just the cheapest, but the best WordPress hosting, and I truly believe that I have found it with Green Geeks. Okay, now let's just look very quickly at the website. If you click below, I put together a little kind of review and talking about this. You see how fast my website loads? That's pretty good. In fact, it's very good. So you can click below and check out this kind of review. There's also a video on there on how to build a website, which you might find handy as well with Green Geeks. But anyway, let's look at the actual page here. This is the sales page, which you can get to by clicking the link below that says Green Geeks Hosting, or going to my website, which will be below as well. So there's all different kinds of hosting, right? And you don't need VPS hosting for a regular website, for a funnel, for a squeeze page. You just don't need it, okay? You don't need reseller hosting. You don't need this. The best kind of hosting is WordPress hosting, okay? And the cost for WordPress hosting, and you can see here CNET, who, if you know, are a brilliant tech website, one of the best web hostings for 2024. Now, they're also one of the cheapest. Now, before this, I was with SiteGround hosting, and man, it was insane. After the time was up, so I got in at like a cheap price for 2 years. Then after that, it came to about €65 plus tax, 25% tax. So I was paying like about 70 euros. So over seven, like $75 I was paying per month. Okay, so you have to remember, when you buy in at this price, you can decide to go for 1 year or 2 year, or 3 years, and I guess you would get a bigger discount. So if you, let's say, just go for 1 year, you would be paying $59.40, which is amazing. I wish I could go back and get that same deal. Now, the other thing that's really important when we're talking about cheap WordPress web hosting is how much it is after that, okay? Because, like I said, I stayed with like SiteGround for 6 months after my initial 2 years was up, and it was like over $70 per month. Now, I stayed with them for 6 months. Why? Because I was searching for the cheapest and the best WordPress web hosting, because I have lots of websites and lots of squeeze pages, landing pages, and if they go down, my whole empire, my whole business goes down, and I just can't have that because I work full time online. So to pay every month is $15.95. No tax, no VAT. It's just $15.95, which is fantastic considering I was paying with SiteGround over $70 for the same exact thing. So I just wanted to show you that because I think it's important. You sign up and you get a great deal in the beginning, but then, after that year's up, you're paying like, 6 times what you were paying before. So I checked all of this out before moving away from SiteGround. I checked out Liquid Web. I looked at HostGator, but I would never go with HostGator because they're kind of rubbish. I just looked at so many different hostings, and it took me 6 months. I wasn't in a great hurry, but I wanted to find the cheapest and the best WordPress web hosting, and I believe truly that I found it. Now, you might just be thinking, yeah, you just want me to click the link below and buy this web hosting so you get a commission. Look, I make quite a lot of money online. I'd be happy if you did that, but I could be here telling you SiteGround is the best hosting, and maybe I would make more money per sale, or Liquid Web, or whichever hosting. There's so many out there now. So I could be telling you that right now, but I'm not. I'm telling you from personal experience, from 12 years of building websites, WordPress websites, that this is the cheapest and the best web hosting out there. Okay, if you don't believe me, you don't believe me, but I've done my research. Now, not only is it the cheapest, but you have all the things that you would want. So for this pro plan, WordPress hosting plans pro, you have unlimited websites. So like you can have 100 domains on there and 100 websites. Other things, unmetered transfer, unlimited email accounts. This is very important, free SSL certificate. And I'm going to tell you a little trick on how you can just get that done like this. Free domain name for first year. This is something I would say, take the domain name, okay? But don't make it your big website. If you're going to create something special, don't make it your big website, because in 4, 5, 6 years time, or yeah, you know, then you're kind of stuck with this hosting company, and I don't think Green Geeks are going to go bad. SiteGround, when I signed up, they were like so cheap, and people were talking about the support. Everybody was raving about them, and then they just got bad. They got so expensive. They changed away from Cpanel, and it was just like, what's happened to you guys? Sad, really, because they were great. So free CDN, manage WordPress, built-in caching. So when you install WordPress, there's a plugin that gets automatically added. So that's like your caching plugin, which makes your website fast, which is important. You get the 30-day money back, of course, and they plant one tree for you. So that's something nice to think about. So those are the plans, the actual price of the hosting. And I've showed you how much it is per year, and I've showed you some of the benefits. Now this is when you log in, right? One thing that I was saying, support. Support is probably up there for me, second most important thing. Good support with your hosting is critical, okay? I was with HostGator about 8 years ago, 10 years ago maybe. So maybe they've changed a lot, but their support was horrible. It was terrible. Now, if let's say I get a new domain, all right, and I want to, because when you buy a new domain, you have to add it into your hosting account. And if you're new, or you just don't want to do it, you can get support to do it. So you just click here. Or if you want them to add the SSL certificate for you. Now, if you want to know how to do that yourself, leave a comment below and I'll make a video showing you how to do it. But these guys can just do it for you, and then you don't have to worry about it. And they do it really, really quick. So rather than you having to wait 24 hours, they just do it and it's done. So you just go here, very easy, start the chat. And the one thing that they're always going to ask for is this customer ID support pin, and that's it. So you put that in and you just say to them, do this, add an SSL certificate to this domain, and they'll do it. So support, super important. If you don't like being on chat, I don't know why, but if you don't like being on chat, you can go and you can open a ticket. Now, sometimes if there's a very difficult WordPress problem you're having and you go on chat, they might not be able to fix it, okay? Because they're only at a certain level. Now, for me, I don't, if I have like a complex problem, because I know WordPress really, really well. If I have a very complex problem, I don't even go on chat anymore. I just create a ticket and explain in the ticket with screenshots what's wrong. And the email support it's blazing fast, and I mean like 1 minute fast. You get a reply right away. So this is the ticket section. You can see I use them for, you know, a lot of different things. Yeah, so support is great. Dashboard, let me just show you as well. Cpanel. Now, I don't know what you have used before or if you've never used something, but you can trust me when I say that Cpanel is the easiest to use, okay? Once you've went here and went on chat and got your SSL installed, had the domain added on, all you have to do to install your WordPress website is to go to domains, which I seem to have missed, not domains, so here, software, and click WordPress Manager by Softalicious, and you can install right away WordPress. It is that easy, okay? There you go. Now I have a video on how to do this. I'll put the link below because it's actually on this post that I just put together. So if you want to know how to build a full WordPress website from start to finish using Green Geeks, I made a video about that, and I put it on this post, which I'll put below. So that's it, guys. That is after a ton of research from me and being with them for over a year. They are by far the cheapest WordPress hosting out there. And if you think you've found a cheaper one, leave a comment below and I'll have a look at them and see the quality of them. But I did a lot of research, guys, and I'm not trying to sell you, I'm just telling you the truth. Green Geeks are brilliant. Support is brilliant, price is brilliant, Cpanel is brilliant. I've never had a problem with them. They are definitely the best and the cheapest WordPress hosting out there. So, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Remember to leave a comment, give it a like, subscribe for more content. And if you have a question, leave it below or just a comment. It helps with the algorithm. Thank you, guys. See you soon.